Hello everybody and welcome back to Summer in Mara, where today we need, oh my boat's miles away, we need to go back to Qualis and we need to get a better hammer, and we also need to go to Qualis to dig up some a backpack for Mun. So we basically just need to be back in Qualis. That's the deal there. I literally did all the replanting and stuff on the island yesterday, so I could do a little bit of mining. That's about the only thing that I could really do. So I may as well, I think, just sail right the way back up to the north. 3 tiles, get myself to Qualis. And if I'm going to be speaking to Akaji and looking around the mansion, I'll probably want to land on the beach down by Blue. Then refuel the boat and then speak to Akaji and then speak to... and then go looking for dig sites. But some of these islands have dig sites. I might be able to get cool treasure on them. But also, I'm kind of thinking that maybe, now I have a shovel, that the treasure map that the pirate Litio sells might be a useful thing. Oh man! I didn't mean to go south, I meant to go north. Very annoying how it basically, you can be heading north, and as you load in, you're suddenly not facing north anymore, you're facing south. It's like... It used to do that on like old tile-based things, like Neverwinter Nights used to do that sometimes. You'd load into an area, you'd be facing the other way, and I'd be like, it makes no sense. Probably bad tile design, I think. But then when I was trying to make my own mods in there, and it was sort of using the tile set creator thing, I always struggled to get, you know, you'd be going out of a door and then the character would be facing the wrong way when they came out, and I'd struggle with that as a designer of levels. Not that I did very much in the way of that, or was very, very talented at it or anything, but I did, you know, try my hands at it, and it was a bit weird. So I can understand that might have happened. Whee! But I would imagine that things have probably come on a lot in the last, like, 20 years since that game has been. I think it was 2001 or something. So it has been nearly 20 years. So I think things should have come along a bit since then. Anyway. Let's go fuel, because I will forget otherwise. We'll need to speak to Akaji in the morning, I think. We'll have to have another little sleep, because I'm not going to have time, but I will have time to fuel the boat. And give an offering. I have filled the tank. Wonderful. Now. Oh yeah, so many things that are dependent on other people. But yeah, 2 quests here, 1 for my hammer, which is a main quest, and I'm doing pretty well, I think, it's keeping up with the side quests. I'm at the point now with the side quests of all the characters where, you know what I could do with the rest of the night is I could actually just do it the other way around, because I know that Akaji's will be shut now. So let's get my shovel out. Oh. Alright then. I'll be annoyed if I've made a shovel. Did I make my shovel? Oh gosh, I don't even know. No, I did. I made it last time. So, like, I totally should be able to dig it up now. If, indeed, that was the issue. And she said near the mansion. Ah, look, now that is a dig spot. I thought it was... I thought it was a dig spot, and it was a dig spot. I was very suspicious of it, and I need to open it with a key as well. Good grief. Mayo, you really didn't make that easy for me. So that's what all the keys are for, that I keep finding everywhere. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the boat now, because I will not be able to speak to Akaji until the morning. And that's really the last thing to do. And also, probably, I expect that Mayo and Mun might not be around. So I figure just go sleep. On my boat, so I don't have to use a backpack. If you can get, it seems if you can get back to the boat, then it's probably better than using a backpack. Backpacks seem to be, not backpacks, sleeping bags even. I call them backpacks, I have no idea. It's about as good, but it's not using up a consumable, so if you can get back to the boat, it's good. If not, then sleeping bags are very good things. Is there a place? Let's have a quick look at the map again. See if there's a place closer to Akaji that I could drop the boat off. Might be a bit closer if I went down to actually Saimi's beach. Just took the boat there because I think the boat's quite swift. And I am very slow. I wonder if I can just like jump up there. Like behind the mansion. Let's try it. Yep. So yeah, I think definitely like I always used to just bring the boat into the harbour all the time. But I'm starting to appreciate just parking it at various different places around the island, close to where I can do things and speak to people and stuff. Right, Akaji, hello. Akaji, could you please do me a favour? Whatever you want, little one. Well, I have this metal hammer, but I want to upgrade it. I see. I don't have time now. If I tell you how, do you think you'd be able to do it by yourself? I guess so. Then here are the instructions to make a blacksmith hammer like mine. Ooh, a rare hammer. Craft a blacksmith hammer and bring it to Duna. Okay. Yay! So we've upgraded stuff as well. So I think I'll take my boat round to Mayo's. Oh, you know what I can do? I can get up here and then like jump into the sea, and then like totally just get to my boat that way. Yeah, that was much faster than trying to run halfway across the island. Right, so back to Mayo, who it's probably 6 or 1/2 dozen, isn't it? She'll be around by the beach. There's all these cool mollusk shells and rubbish to pick up and things, and I could spend all day doing that, but I'm not going to. I like to try and balance it between gathering and doing things on my island. And, what was I going to say? And doing quests and stories and things. That'll do. Alright, let's go see this cheeky cat child that's causing us so much trouble. You would think that she wouldn't have Koa doing all this stuff for her, considering she was the one that stole it and buried it to start with. Honestly. But anyway, that has taught me how to dig up buried treasure, which is a very good game mechanic. So thanks, Mayo. Come on, Koa, don't fool around. Only I'm allowed to do that. Oh. Maybe I should go see Mun with it rather than Mayo, actually. It would help, wouldn't it? And I don't even know whether it's Mun's quest rather than Mayo's quest. Hi, Mun. I got your backpack. I've got your backpack. Why is it full of dirt? I found it like this. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. Here, take this tip for the inconvenience. 85 coins. Oh, very nice, thank you. Have you got anything else to say? Sorry, child, could you take a photo of me? Ow. With a camera? A photo? Don't you know what that is? I don't think so. Here, take the camera. Try to take a photo of me. If you do it well, you can keep it. Of course. Take a photo of Mun. Okay. How do I use this camera? Oh my goodness. I have no idea. I am very confused. She's not told me how. Hang on, let's see if the quest actually tells me how. Sometimes it does. Oh, actually now we can speak to Litio and get another mission from him. Cool. Take a photo of Moon. Right, is there anything on the controls? Quest, inventory options, move the camera, use Y, run, move your character. Okay. So if I can find it in, maybe I can use Y on it if I can find it in my inventory somewhere. Otherwise I'm absolutely at a loss. Not in materials. Oh, it's a catalogue. Definitely wasn't in my tools. Can I? Not bad for your first photo. Oh, okay. Apparently I have to just pretend to take a photo. Thank you. Here it is for you. Take all the photos you want. Oh, here it's for you. Wow, that's great. So now I have a camera. Okay. But it's not being used there. I have absolutely no idea. I'm very confused by that. I'm glad it didn't stop me from getting more quests from Mun though. Get another mission off her. Excuse me, child. I think my hammock's kind of broken. Ah, shoot. I'm sorry. Would you mind fixing it? I don't know how. Well, it doesn't have to be very difficult. A piece of rope and some wood would do. Got it. I'll go find those. Oh, man. I need to get rope. Okay. I need to go back to my island to make that then. So we could go and see Lydia. Where? I'm gonna guess he's still on his bit of the island then. On the island I found him on first. So you could go and get a quest from him there. Go make some rope. And try and make my hammer as well. Actually, I want to see what I need for that in case I need to buy anything for it. So, a blacksmith's hammer, rare hammer. 2 silver ingots, 5 pieces of metal, and 8 pieces of wood. Okay. Well, if I don't have the silver, I know exactly where to go to get a whole ton of it. I think that's why I had enough to make the last 2 silver ingots, was because I'd been to Silver Cay recently, and it has a lot of silver there. But yeah, time to go to Home Island. Oh, or should I go to Litio first? I think he's at Puny Cave, so if we head east. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh, did not mean to do that. Oops, oops, oops. Hang on. That's west. Oh, I suck. I suck at east and west directions. I don't know why I've got such a thing about that. I always manage it eventually. West is left, east is right. When you're looking at a map that's north facing, how is that so difficult? I'll get it eventually. Oh, there was a chickadee or something there. It just popped up for just a second, but that does not mean, just because it pops up and then goes away, does not mean that it's not still there. So you got to have a good look around for it. It's around here somewhere. There's a few bits and pieces in the sea here. Is it that one there? Hello, it's another chick to rescue. Wonderful. And just in case you guys were wondering and didn't see the episode where I had a chick and a pig at the same time, you can pick up more than one animal in your boat. Right, Right, let's go see Litio. And this might be to do with racing, I'm not sure, or it might just be to do with other stuff. Excuse me. Can I talk to you, please? I've got to line up my boat now. Stop running away. Cabin girl, do you have a shovel? Ah, right, so that's why Mun's quest get you the shovel, then Litio wants you to go treasure hunting. Haha. Sure, do you need it? No, you need it. Here, I have a treasure map. Do you know how to use it? I have no clue. I still have no clue how to use a camera either. The map will mark the island where the treasure is hidden. But you'll have to find out where it is on your own. Okay. You did, and that's it. Sounds easy. It's quite easy. I mean, even a pirate could do it. Now, go find the treasure. Alright. Hunt for treasure marked on Litio's map. Alright. So I'm going to have to work out a little bit how that actually works. Alright, let's get out of the boat. Well, actually, I may need to go to the shore. I can't believe I used to be scared of the pirate. I was like, oh, we mustn't go near them. They might be really bad people. Right, I'm close enough now that I can get out and have a quick look at this map. Probably be under special. Yeah, treasure map. B3. It is on Rossor Lalan, so to the south. Okay. Oh, so that's how you use it. Quite easy. You just find it in your inventory, click on it, and it brings up a little map for you. And then you gotta like have a little look around. So I probably have honestly found most of the dig spots just on my own, but it's fine. I don't mind having a map to get the treasure to. Better be good treasure, because he sells those maps for like 300 each. That's a lot of money. But possibly not a lot of gain, so I'm hoping that they're worth a lot. I'm waiting there for there to be some massive... Oh, there's a... 2 days from now it will be our 2nd anniversary. But you won't be able to read this on time, will you? It's okay. No matter when you open this bottle, I'll be there for you. Time means nothing when we love each other. I think it's so sweet how many people have done like marriage proposals and things like that in the game. It's adorable. I love it. Marriage proposals, anniversaries, just declarations of love in general. It's like, oh, cry. Alright, we can continue sailing in the morning if you're that... I suppose you're only a kid and it is midnight, to be fair. Some people just have no stamina for having a party. Staying up late. I'm up at like 2:45 in the morning, so why can't you be? Right. So apparently somewhere around here there will be a dig spot. That I can... Oh, look, some stuff for me to steal. Acquire... Where could the treasure be buried? Well, that's why we're running all over the place to have a look for just a sort of a bare patch of land somewhere. Oh, look, here. That totally doesn't look like a dig spot. This better be good treasure. I suppose the first one's a freebie, so... I'm going to need something to open the chest. Oh, really? I need a golden key. Boo. I don't have a golden key. Where would I get a golden key from? Maybe we'll go back and see if Mr. Dude sells one. Let's go steal everything I can off this island first. No idea what that says. Oh, you know what I haven't actually checked is Litio's, whether he sells pineapples. That might be why it moved away. If that's why, that might be why it's moved away from being something that Pinny sells. Sorry, Pilly. Not Pinny, what am I on about? Pilly. So if suddenly Litio was selling pineapples, that might be why. We'll have a quick check, I guess. I'll find one eventually. But yeah, I think he's the most likely candidate for having a golden key. Maybe have a chat to him, see if he'll help me with it, or whether it's something I'm going to need to find. I mean, I found normal keys, but I think this is a bit of a special key is one thing. A treasure key, special treasure key. Bash a few barrels on the way. You tricked me. The chest won't open. Of course, you need a key to open it. Do you have one? Yes. But I'll give it to you only in exchange for some fruits and vegetables. My crew are hungry and we're sick of fish. Alright, don't go too far. I need 3 bananas. Oh, I forgot where you get bananas. I have banana trees, but they haven't really produced anything yet. Alright. So I have everything else. Oh, I wanted to check his store, didn't I? Let's just go and have a quick trade with him as well. So, he has silver keys, and normal keys, and more treasure maps. And lots of different kinds of fish, but no pineapples. Okay, fine, good to know. Now, I know the island where, it was Iron Island, wasn't it? Because it was the island, yeah. Iron Island has bananas. I know it does. So I need to go a couple of tiles to the east. Past Qualis again. I'm sure that they have bananas over there. Like I say, I have bananas planted on Home Island, but I don't know if they have produced any bananas yet. So I still kind of need to hop around. And probably because I planted the bananas, I don't have enough now. But even if I need to spend like a couple of days over there. So many of them have boats. You guys are all so rich. I always associate people that have boats and people that have horses with rich people, and I know I shouldn't because it's probably not always the case. Right, so Iron Island, we did find bananas here previously, and I'm really hoping I will find some more. Little chickies. Okay, so it was lemons and bananas we found here, I'm almost certain. Maybe by those little palm tree things over there, that might be some bananas. Yep. Ha, perfect, just what we needed, 2 bananas. Right, back to Litio. See how good I am? I remembered where all the bananas were. And there was bananas on the same island that had like chocolate as well. Bananas everywhere. I am glad it was bananas that he wanted though, because I did actually kind of remember where they were. If he had wanted like pomegranates, I don't even remember where I found those. So it would have been a bit difficult. I would have been looking around for a while. But yeah, I remembered where bananas were. So we want to be going back to the west. 2 tiles west. Trying to learn to drive again as well. Super happy. Oh, that's some stuff to boof as well. Boof. Boof. I am best digger-upper of treasure. Oh, I've got to turn the boat again. Seriously? It should just be turned that way. Should just be magic. Should just be automatically turned that way. It's fine. I forgive them. Not a big thing. So far though, really like bug-wise, the only thing I have found is the boat sometimes being slightly turned around to the wrong direction when you go through a transition. And one instance of getting stuck on Volcano Island when Koa went up to the shoreline to park the boat, and then the game was like, I want you to sleep. And then also just that one where the chick pushed us off the edge. Other than that, we were good. Why do you always run away? You're so bad. I'm trying to catch up to you here. Here we are. Here! Thanks, cabin girl. Here, you have the key. 5 oranges, 3 bananas, 5 potatoes. The bananas were the worst to find out of that. Oranges grow on my island, and potatoes you can just buy. If you are struggling, you can buy those off Caleb. Right, so grab a couple of these. We're going to go back down to the south to Rossolaland. Is a Laland like an island that's really too small to be an island or something? I never quite know what that means. There's all these fishing spots I never fish at because I'm like, I don't need that fish for a quest, so I probably should. Okay, I'm probably going to need to sleep before I can go and get the treasure. So I will just do that now so I don't end up like stuck in the island or anything again. Okay, and it is morning time. So let's go. Yeah, I know where it's buried. I dug it up already. Yummy apples. Yummy, yummy apples. Squeaky, squeaky rabbits. So what's in there then? 500 gold coins. Well, that'll do. That will definitely do. If I can get 500 gold coins for going somewhere and digging up a treasure box and it cost me 350 for the map, and that's not too bad. A little bit of a profit. Okay. There's been a few places that I've seen. That was one of them. I'm sure I've seen one in at least one other place. But I've completely forgotten where it is. So it might actually be worth trying to buy the map off of our pirate friend there. But did I upgrade the hammer yet? I don't think I did. So I'm kind of thinking that what might be a good idea is to go... Oh, I'm practically back at Home Island, actually. Go back to Home Island and just double check about the hammer. And see if there's anything that I can mine, anything that I can do. Drop off my chicken. Maybe refuel my boat, because it could maybe do with a bit more petrol. It's not petrol, it's marla, isn't it, that we use? I always call it petrol because... I used to get into trouble for that a lot at like university and stuff. I just call things whatever I want to call them. I'm not always very specific about things. And when you're a scientist, you kind of need to be. So yeah, that's probably why I'm not one right now. No, don't cut that down. Ah. My axe is getting better and better as well. So it's cutting down things in less and less and less strokes as well, which is a bit concerning. So many cool oranges and things to collect. Ah, everything will be grown as well. I'll need to do a massive harvest. 2 days on a couple of things. Okay, well I can leave it until everything's ready to harvest. That's what I can do, totally. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look at this hammer and see if I actually remember to make it. No, I have not. So I need silver to do that. And I'm hoping that I've got enough of it. I do. Wonderful. So like I say, most things I'm just keeping at the moment until I get to the point. And there's my hammer. And I got a new structure of a wall. Okay, wonderful. And a water tank. And gold ingots. And strange metal bars. And next time we go down to the island, I can get the strange metal bars for Aquila as well. Fantastic. What we can do right now this second with my hammer, is to break this rock. And this rock. So now I've got one left that I can't do anything with until my hoe is improved. But that shows me that I am getting through this this stuff quite quickly. And it's going to be sad if I finish the game. That'll be so sad. Koa needs a rest. Alright then. So I think maybe a little sleep is in order then. That was quite a big day, wasn't it, Koa? So with the new hammer, hopefully I can do a lot more. Okay, so like one more day and then we can harvest literally everything. And there's a couple of things I can plant as well. Plant a couple of potato seeds maybe in these like areas I've got. We'll just do that for now. I don't want to do too much, you see, because I've got questy things to do. And I'm seeing oranges everywhere. Yeah, I wonder if my banana trees actually... I'm sure I have banana trees. That one's a banana tree, I think. There's a coconut. That one is banana. And those two are chocolate. Oh, look! My first chocolate! My first cocoa bean. So usually they take a while to grow and then eventually they start to produce stuff. It sometimes just takes a wee while. So now that has started producing things. And my lemon tree's producing. Wonderful. I wonder if I build a water tank, if it'll allow me to grow loads of new trees. Definitely gonna, I think it's gonna be in order for me to spend a little bit of time on the island soon doing that stuff. But for now, we're at 32 minutes in, so I'm gonna head to Volcano Island. Oh! No, I'm not. I'm gonna fuel the boat like I said I would. And I'm gonna fuel the Koa as well. There we go. She was getting a bit hungry. So, we're gonna head down. I'll replace the apple today. I've got so much fruit on this island. It's kinda crazy. And I don't need half of what I've got. All this stuff that I could be picking up. I'm such a pack rat. Ugh. Not as bad as Avak, but I'm still am one. And it's like if you want to get anything done, you've got to just leave it. Right, so I'm just gonna cheat. I'm just gonna swim until my stamina runs out. and then it will teleport me to my boat. I say that, but there's like stuff to gather here. I'm gonna go in my mine as well. Well, in my mine I can still make extra bits to it as well. Look at all the stuff in here. Look how much metal and gold and things I'm getting out of each one with this blacksmith hammer. She says getting all stone out of something. But I'm definitely getting through things on less stamina, look. I can literally like eat an apple and mine half the mine, which is quite cool. Okay, I'll just quickly get the last couple of bits and then we'll head off. And I won't stop to pick up everything. Maybe some things. Or to pet the crabs. Mara was on Can You Pet the Dog? Because there are some dogs around the beach. You can pet them. So you can pet the dog in Mara. There's a Twitter account. In case you wonder what I'm talking about. There's a Twitter account that is literally Can You Pet the Dog? So it goes through different games and it checks if you can pet the dog. So it's like, yeah, you need to basically, devs are now at the point where they're like, yeah, we better put some petting of dogs into this game. Otherwise people will be disappointed. So you want to go around to the south. Back to Volcano Island. And then we can get strange metals and speak to Duna again. And then that'll probably be the end of the episode again. Because these episodes just go, they fly by. They absolutely fly by. I start recording and I'm like, oh, I've done 5 episodes again. Yay! Because I constantly want to be unlocking new things. And the way they have this sort of almost mystery solving element to it. You've got to sort of unlock this to get that and unlock that to get this. And I like it. I do think I should definitely go find that other treasure map though. Maybe after this. Maybe next episode we'll go hunting for some more treasure. And we will be rich pirate Koa. I mean, I'm in my pirate t-shirt, so it's definitely what I should be doing right now. Okay, and we're back. Hello! It's me! I have an upgraded hammer. Wasn't too difficult once I knew how. Now I have a blacksmith hammer. Not bad. Wait a moment. We have to speak about the elites. Elites? I have seen them on Qualis. Saimi told me to ask you about them. What are elites doing in Mara? Do you know them? I've read treaties about their technology. However, they're a civilization obsessed with progress, no matter the cost. Elites are dangerous. They wear out the natural resources of planets for the sake of their own progress. Saimi told me you could help me look into that. I don't care about elites at all. I'm doing fine here on my island, far from any problems. Oh, NIMBY syndrome. But we have to face them. Mara's in danger and you can help me. I'm not of use to Mara anymore. I don't think I can do a thing. And I'll give you some advice. The best thing to do is mind your own business. Live good and quiet. Do you live well? I think so. Although I'm sure you don't have a stable. A stable? Yeah, a good stable. What does a stable have to do with the topic we were talking about? Forget about elites and all that. The important thing for you now is to build a stable and live a quiet life on your farm. I'll give you one of my sheep, and you'll be able to put it in your new stable. Are you going to show me how to build one? Please? Do I look like a stable architect? If we knew an Ankh. I know an Ankh on Qualis. Ankhs are the best at building stables. Go ask him for help. Will you help me with the elites afterwards? We'll see. Okay, so I've got a new structure of a tool cabinet. We need to speak with Alwan to learn how to build an Ankh stable for sheep. I don't know why sheep have I thought horses had stables, not sheep. I thought sheep were more likely to be in a barn. But I'm not going to quibble, because she gave me a free sheep, so you know. So that sheep will be on my boat until we go speak to. Oh, I gotta go back to Qualis now. Oh man, I've got time. We're on 40 minutes. I reckon we might have time to just quickly go and speak to him, even if we do nothing else. And then we'll get the sheep pasture stable, I guess we're going to call it. The sheep barn. Done. I wonder whether some things get a little lost in translation, because I don't think that I think they meant thesis rather than treaty in that last thing. That's why it's kind of stumbling over it a little bit. Sometimes I think a couple of little they do very well with the translation, but I think it's maybe originally in Spanish. So that is why sometimes just the odd little word comes up. It's the same with, you know, if anything that comes up is a little bit odd in Alchemy Story, that's because I imagine a lot of that's been done originally in French. So I'm quite willing to give quite a lot of leeway to it. As someone who can't speak a second language myself, to anything that's being translated, I'm like, you know what, I'll give you a pass on that. It's always helpful if you mention it, like just in case, you know, devs are watching and they can, you know, maybe make a correction or something. But that'd be the only reason I usually ever really mention things. Otherwise, it's just persnickety. And yes, persnickety is a completely valid word. Mm-hmm. Right, so who are we going to see? We want to see our Ankh friend. So I think what I will do is I will sleep on the boat. And then in the morning we'll go and see our Ankh friend. And we'll see what we need to do to build this barn. And if I manage to make it up here in like 2 minutes. So that means I'll probably make it home in like 1 minute. And like another minute or two to talk to our Ankh friend. So we might just have time, if I'm really quick. Gotta wait until 10 o'clock. Well, that's another minute of my time. I'm gonna jump on the tables like a scallywag because I'm a pirate shirt, and you can be a scallywag when you're a pirate. Allowed to be. It's part of the deal. Well, let's go put our rubbish in the bin while we're here as well. There we are. Recycling. Oh, there we are. Hello, Koa. Oh, sorry. It's my favourite voice. Hello, Koa. What do you want? Awan, I need a stable. On my planet Ancora, we have the best stables. Ah, there you go. Could you tell me how to build one? The problem is I'm swamped with work right now. That bloody Taka and his beach bar are taking the few clients I got. If only I had a larger supply of flour. Can I do something? Do you have wheat seeds? No. Yeah, I do. Why are you saying no, Koa? You've literally got 5 in your inventory. Do you have wheat? No. Do you have a mill? No. Oh. That's what that's for. That one last little bit that has nothing on it is for a windmill. You need a mill. Here, take these seeds and the blueprint for the mill. If you bring me a lot of flour, I might have enough time to show you how to build a stable. Alright then. I got a mill structure. Build a mill on Koa's Island, make 10 sacks of flour and bring them to Arwan. Or maybe it's not that area. We'll have to see. But it might be. But anyway, we're going to need to go and make a mill. Do I have time to go back and make it? Maybe. I probably have at least time to sail back. And then, like, drink a load of honey and lemon because I just had to do that whole conversation in rah voice. I can't do it as well anymore. Like, since I've been ill, my throat's been a little bit more sensitive, so. But luckily, Awan doesn't have a huge part to play in this at the moment. You get the odd little conversation with him. Why do you try and do like a little bit of voice acting? Although sometimes I forget. Like sometimes I forget to do like Aquila's snooty voice, and I just do it in my normal voice, which is probably not too far removed anyway. But alright then. So Sheepy, you're gonna stay on my boat for a little longer. And I'm going to go and have a look at what the mill's all about quickly. It's 45 minutes in. I'm going to need to grow some wheat with my wheat seeds. Luckily, everything's all ready to be harvested, so we're going to have plenty of time to do that. Alright, I'll look at my hammer out. Let's see, a mill. I can only build it on a fixed place on my home island. By my house? It'll either be by my house. Oh yeah. Apparently I can do it straight away. And there looks like actually quite a good place for it. I'll rotate it a little, just so it can be facing forward. I think there. That's great. My own mill. I'm going to prepare the wheat fields to make the flour sacks Alan wanted. Bring him 10 sacks of flour. Oh, and yeah, I like that placement. I couldn't see it very well, but I like that placement. Got loads of stuff outside my house now. It would have been nice to kind of have things inside the house, but you can't have everything, I guess. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the kitchen, because it's probably going to be the kitchen will now have a flour recipe. And I need 10 bags of flour. I have like plenty enough wheat to do that. So hopefully that means that I can just take that back to... How come it says bring him 10 sacks and then you only need 5? Now you've got extras. Oh well, never mind. So maybe each one counts as 2 or something. I got no idea. So, oh, you know what I forgot to do? And I'll do it at the beginning of next episode before we go back to thingy. I forgot to get the strange metal while I was down at Volcano Island. So we need to take a little go there. And we also need to go and see Litio to get another mission. And we need rope. We need rope. Let's just make some rope quickly so I don't forget next time. Which I'll probably do if I don't make it right now. Really? Oh, I'll just make an extra thread and then I can make rope. I was like, I've run out of stuff for the rope. Oh, how annoying. And then like, no, actually, I've got plenty. So that should be my 2 ropes. Just check. I have all the stuff I need for the hammock. Yes, I do. So we've got a few things to hand in Koalas. So as I say, next episode, we'll go to the Volcano Island. We'll get the strange metal. I'll go and see what the next pirate mission is. And then we'll go back to Koalas, hand everything in. I wish I knew where to get pineapples. It annoys me because I've seen them. And I don't know where they are now. And you know, like, as I say, Prilly, I'm sure she used to sell them. And I didn't get one. And now I'm like totally stuck. And I have no idea where I can find one. No one seems to sell them. No one seems to sell the seeds for them. I haven't found a pineapple seed. I haven't found a pineapple tree. That's very annoying. So yeah. Anyway, we'll find out about that. I'm sure at some point I'll be able to find them, and then we'll manage to catch up with Caleb's quests. Hopefully they're not too difficult once we get past that whole pineapple debacle. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Summer and Mara, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.